Dolores Estrada, better known as Lola, was born August 20th, 1963, in Los Angeles, California, to Antonio and Marianne Gomez. She was the first of 6 children they would have.
I remember you singing in the bathroom all the time when I would go visit Lydia.
Vivid memory of you is just us being in choir in high school and me listening to you sing, and I thought, oh my gosh, this girl is awesome. I got to get to know her. I want to sing with her.
Blessed with a beautiful voice, she sang her way through her teenage years, and it was through music that she met the love of her life, Chuck Estrada. They were married on December 10th, 1983. They would later have 2 children, Justin and Krista. The bond to her husband was strong, yet the bond to her faith was even stronger. It was that relationship with Jesus Christ that transformed her life and made her into the woman, wife, and mother she became.
There's some people too in this world that think that there's nothing else, that there can't be anything to help them, that they're just in such a low place that they just can't be helped. There's nowhere to turn. But I want to tell you that that's wrong, because there's one man in this universe who can change your life, who can give you a love that's everlasting. Praise God. There's only one, and his name is Jesus.
Her love for people brought her close to so many others. Family trips would often be planned with visiting as many friends and relatives as possible along the way.
Because I think about this year, 1995, that has gone, and I think about so much tragedy that has gone on, wars and injustice and things that make me so sad and sick to my stomach. And at the same time, the Lord is raining down on his people and blessing his people. And sometimes I think, gosh, Lord, I just want to be happy. I want to praise you. I want to just worship you. And yet I have a burden in my heart for those lost souls out there that don't know you. And if Christmas doesn't have a meaning of Jesus in it, get that Christ in Christmas. And the best gift that you can give to anyone this Christmas is to tell somebody about Jesus. And I think about myself as a little girl. My mom got pregnant before she got married. And I used to hear her tell the story about my uncles were going to give her money to have an abortion. And I used to think, why didn't you get that abortion? I hate myself. I didn't like myself at all. I never thought there was anything. I didn't think that I had any purpose, you know? But when Jesus chose me, just little old me, a nobody, he chose me and he chose to do something in my life. And I realized that even back then, when my mom was pregnant and she didn't know what to do and she refused that money for that abortion, I say, God, you had your hand on me even when I was in my mother's stomach. And I think to myself, God, you created me for your purpose, and you have purpose in all of our lives, as insignificant as we might think we are.
In 2003, tragedy would strike. As they would discover, the cause of her migraines was a tumor the size of a man's fist, placing pressure on the side of her brain. She would go into the OR not knowing how or if she would come back out. God was not done with her. She came out with shorter hair but stronger faith. In that miracle, she made a complete recovery. Her voice was that much stronger too, and she continued to use that gift of praise and worship. Her love for God and His creation expressed itself in her love for gardening, traveling, sunny day walks, and many trips to the beach. The Lord blessed her and her husband with the ability to worship together, to travel the world, to see her son married, and to pick out a wedding dress with her daughter.
You will be blessed in the city and blessed in the country. The fruit of your womb will be blessed, and the crops of your land, and the young of your livestock, the calves of your herds, and the lambs of your flocks. Your basket and your kneading trough will be blessed. You'll be blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out. The Lord will grant that the enemies who rise up against you will be defeated before you. They will come at you from one direction, but flee from you in seven. The Lord will send a blessing on your barns and on everything you put your hand to. The Lord your God will bless you in the land He is giving you. The Lord will establish you as His holy people, as He promised you on oath, if you keep the commands of the Lord your God and walk in obedience to Him. Then all the peoples of the earth will see that you are called by the name of the Lord, and they will fear you. The Lord will grant you abundant prosperity in the fruit of your womb, the young of your livestock, and the crops of your ground, in the land He swore to your ancestors to give you. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of His bounty, to send rain on your land in season and to bless all the work of your hands. You will lend to many nations, but will borrow from none. The Lord will make you the head, not the tail, if you pay attention to the commands of the Lord your God that I give you this day and carefully follow them. You will always be at the top, never at the bottom.
Walking around again. You're going fast. I'm getting scared.
I can hardly sing. I can hardly take a breath. I don't have really a lot of strength. It's very feeble. I can't hit my notes or anything. But this morning, I was worshiping the Lord and I sang. With all my heart. So the latest thing was my surgeon came in and said that I was going to need surgery for tomorrow because my gallbladder is blocked. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. We're getting ready. Dad's upstairs still getting ready, and I'm cutting and chopping stuff. So we'll call you in a bit, okay? Love you.
In her final days, she did not resign herself to letting cancer define her life. Worship filled her home, and she was surrounded by her family until the very end. It was a life defined by praising God and a nearness to the people she was born to love. On the evening of July 12, 2020, Lola was called before the presence of God, and she will worship Him along with all creation forevermore. With new strength, she will mount up with wings like eagles. She will walk and not grow weary. She will run and not grow tired. She will drink from the spring of living water and will never be thirsty again. She will finally hear, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. Enter into your rest."